Hello again, Termagard viewers, and welcome to this month's Ask the Expert edition on the Soapbox. Today we are discussing a very pertinent issue, especially for the spring season. We're discussing spring tune-ups for our cooling systems, so that way we're ready to take on the heat of the summer. I've asked Jim Allen, the owner of Termagard Services, to discuss this information with us so we can understand, since it is so important for this time of year. Jim, hello again, and help us out with these HVAC tune-ups.
Hi Christina, and hello to our viewers. It's my pleasure to explain to you all about these tune-ups, and it's not something people readily think of, but should, because it's going to save you some money.
Ah yes, don't we like that, saving money. Obviously we want to know how to hang on to that dough, so how does that apply here with these HVAC tune-ups?
Well, let me first back up a little bit and explain the HVAC system. In order for your AC or your air conditioning to work properly in the summer, it has to be in tip-top shape. Just as athletes need to train for their season, your system needs to be in as best condition as possible in order to have a great season. The best way to tone up is through the tune-up. And by the way, HVAC stands for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning. And two of the most important items to maintain in that system are your filters and coils. Keeping them clean and free of debris affect the performance and durability and longevity of your system.
Oh, I see where you're going with that. So the tune-up is making your AC more efficient, so that's how we're saving money, correct?
Yep, that's right. The system doesn't have to fight as hard, especially when it needs to work overtime during heat spells in order to maintain a comfortable indoor temperature. But another way that these tune-ups are going to save you money is by catching a problem early on. Why do we go to the doctors? To get a checkup and to make sure we're healthy, right?
Yep.
And what do all medical professionals tell us? That early detection is the key to curing most illnesses and diseases, right?
Yep, that's right.
Same goes for your HVAC system.
I see. Okay, so how expensive are these tune-ups?
These tune-ups are pretty inexpensive. A lot of times you can get them for less than $100, up to $150. And the great thing this time of the year, there's a lot of specials out there. And getting these tune-ups provides you with the insurance you need for the summer. Something minimal that can be detected during these inspections can be fixed early on, so it doesn't cost you and your system a ton of money later down the road. And a lot of times, a contractor can spot something that may need to be fixed. And a lot of issues, if not all, can be fixed during the scheduled inspection time. It's less costly for them to fix issues on the spot than to return later at another time.
Jim, a few moments ago you mentioned the dirty coils and the dirty filters. Let's touch on that a second, because doesn't that contribute to allergies and potentially pollute up your indoor air? The reason I'm asking is because I know Termagard Services has the division to handle duct cleaning, and I believe in that process you also check for dirty components like filters and coils. So could duct cleaning be another option for getting the HVAC system ready for summer?
Right. Well, duct cleaning can certainly help with the efficiency of the HVAC system, particularly cleaning the coils. But it would be an additional service to the vital tune-ups that we're talking about in this segment. But real quick, to touch on your question, yes, Airflow RX is our duct cleaning division, and yes, we do clean and treat the ducts and the coil as part of the service because we know how important that component is. But you should know that not all duct cleaning companies clean the coil, and they certainly do not use the SMTS product that we fog into the coil to not only kill the mold, but to prevent any microbial growth in the future. But if you need any more information on this, or you'd like to receive an estimate, maybe Christina, you can flash up our contact information, and the viewers could contact our office, and our office staff could certainly help them with that.
Yep, there we go, right there. So back to the tune-ups. What are some of the most common issues that come out of these tune-ups?
There's several, but refrigerant levels need to be checked. A system low on refrigerant will run for longer periods of time and consume more electricity. Condensing units, which is your unit outside, can become out of level. Fins could be clogged with dirt and debris, and they may need to be straightened and cleaned. Insulation that protects the refrigerant line from the heat may become deteriorated and require replacing, which can rob you of energy. The contactors can become worn and require replacing. They usually need to be replaced about every 5 years under normal operation. Sticking, burnout, or pitted contactors are typically why your AC may not be blowing out the cool air. This can lead to frozen evaporator coils and a burnt out compressor costing you thousands of dollars. Simple capacitors need to be checked for swelling or leaks. Capacitors are one of the most common issues that homeowners face going bad at the startup of every season. And then, of course, There's your blowers. Your blowers are in your furnace or air handler, and they need to be taken out and cleaned. Dirty and out of balance blowers can again rob your system of efficiency. And over a period of time, the buildup that in 1 year that can accumulate is something to be seen. And when homeowners see that, they know the importance and the benefit of these spring tune-ups.
I can imagine all the dust that collect in that, and I'm just imagining what it looks like in my own home system.
That's right, Christina. Not only is this a spring cure that can help improve the efficiency of your AC, but this is a way tune-ups improve the quality of the air that you're breathing indoors.
Yeah. This is all really great information, as always, Jim. Let's recap real quick on the benefits of the HVAC tune-ups that we were discussing in this segment. So we want to catch it early. By scheduling this checkup, you are essentially checking on minor issues that could potentially lead into major problems. And most of the time, your service provider could fix these issues right on the spot. And let's not forget the best part, scheduling your HVAC tune-up will ultimately improve the efficiency of your unit. And the more efficient the unit, the more money you'll save. And let's face it, who doesn't want to do that? So, if you need a good HVAC contractor, give us a call at the office, at the Termagard Home Office. Our numbers are at the bottom of this screen. It's a very reputable HVAC company that we work with. And I would like to thank you, Jim, for taking your time out of your busy day to explain this all to us. And I'm at loss of further questions. I'm going to urge our viewers to post questions on our Facebook page. And Jim, again, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Christina, and again, thank you to our viewers.
Until next time, this is Christina for Termagard Services, dedicated to providing you healthier living.